Hello guys, this is FGG, Fool Gang Gaming, and we're here today to bring you a tall ball matchup. FG Supreme, what's tall ball?
Tall ball means all players in the lineup are 7'2" or above.
Thank you for explaining that, FG Supreme. And we're going to do something different today. Instead of commentating like we usually do, we're just going to leave the regular audio of the video on. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. This is FG Lowlife.
FG Supreme, and we're signing out.
On defense, Cleveland. Scalabrini kicks to Garnett. Pierce inside the three-point line, releases from the wing and drills it.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Back to James. From deep three-point range, and it's Scalabrini with the rebound. Knocks it loose. Here's Pierce. A beautiful reverse layup.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
James. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Long range from the inbound, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Paul Pierce.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And he nails the third. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Got it up. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
They're just very aggressive on the offensive side of the ball, attacking the rim in this first quarter. A lot of trips to the free throw line.
Taking full advantage of playing at home, and the fans have really helped them here.
On the floor for Boston. Pierce out there with Brian Scalabrini. And it's Rajon Rondo. Then it's Allen. And it's Garnett in at the 5, roaming the paint. James left side. Ilgauskas a screen on Pierce. James with it. Now Pierce defending. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
A temporary lapse of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
The Celtics on offense. 4-point game. And it's Rondo penetrating. Pierce with a wide open look. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 6 points for Paul Pierce. On the wing, James. Now the pass to Gooden. And again, it's Cleveland.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Here's Rondo. Dishes it to Scalabrini. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Five seconds left now here in the second. Tries to hit him. Rejected by Pierce. And so it's a close game as we wrap up. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
They've got LeBron James Ilgauskas is out there with Gooden. Then there's Snow, and it's Hughes in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And so he hits both.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Now here's Allen to the middle. Pierce dishes to Garnett. Over in the corner, Allen. Clock at 6. The 3 ball. That's good. Allen's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
LeBron right side. Pass to Snow. The feed to Ilgauskas. From deep. And Boston with the rebound. Here's Pierce. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Pierce has got 8 points.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cleveland ahead. They lead by 1. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. On the court right now for the Celtics. Rajon Rondo is out there with Allen. Then there's Brian Scalabrine. Then it's Pierce. And it's Garnett in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Scalabrine. Good in defending.
That was massive.
You know it. He's stepping right into the spotlight there.
This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
For 3, Pierce buries it from outside.
Pierce has just simply been sensational.
And so it's Cleveland with it. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Gibson sends it back. They recover it. Here's Scalabrine. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
Well, it's gone back and forth for a while here, but they're really starting to push out. They're looking good right now.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They trail by 7. 16 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
Yeah, they can call all the timeouts they want, but really, I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home just like the players are. There's nothing they can do to salvage this one right now. Let's go. Get out of here. Game done.
He summed it up.
I was going to say, yeah, I don't think we need to comment after that.
Adios. Knocks it loose. Gibson with the steal. Pulls up for 3. Sinks it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
And Garnett, no good on that one. And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 3. 3 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here's what's your take?
It's really hard to get an open look at a 3 in this situation because the defense knows you need it and they're swarming you the whole time. However, they've got to get it done if they hope to tie the game.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. For the win. Oh, couldn't. Start of overtime just upon us as they get ready for the jump ball. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Boston, we've got Garnett. Allen is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Brian Scalabrine. And it's Pierce in at the 3 slot.
And I hate to be critical, but it's as if there has been zero effort given on the defensive end.
Well, you know you'd like to be critical at times, Greg. You love a healthy debate and being a contrarian, but you're right. I mean, this has been more a product of bad defense or no defense as opposed to great offense.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Rondo passes to Garnett. Here's Scalabrine. Trains the three-pointer.
Kevin, they've still got a foul to give at this point.
Yeah, and strategy wouldn't be bad to use it if they need to.
The drive by James, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Stolen by Allen. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Timeout.
Timeout called. Cleveland. They're losing.
Spread the floor.
15 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Austin with the ball. The lead is 2. Garnett. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
A three-pointer here might have us headed to another overtime period.
And a wide open look for James. Oh, he hits it! How about that shot?
Big time! Big time!
Well, we thought we might wrap it up in regulation. Then it looked like overtime number 1 might yield a winner. But instead, the overtime periods are piling up. And guys, still no winner yet. And so it's Cleveland with it. Down low, here's Ilgauskas. Count it!
The lead changes hands once more. There has been no separation between these two teams.
You know, it's made for one heck of an entertaining game. Even when it hasn't been the best basketball being played, it sure has been fun to watch.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch. Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented, for plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that wall.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, the great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now. And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
For 3, Pierce. Boston, no good that time either.
Not good shot selection, long range, and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Got it up in time. Shot is good. But, oh, it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. And, guys, how about this? The officials are indeed signaling a review of the last shot. If the basket is good, we've got a different outcome in this one. Wow.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
The officials have made their decision. The basket as we...
Even though they had it right the first time, it's always a smart move to double check. When it comes to the game-winning shot, you have got to go to replay.
So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly, but I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this one.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now, our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.